graph sinusoidal functions using key points. Okay, let's graph y equals sin x using key points. We first find the period of the given function, in this case sin 1x, so 2 pi over 1, just 2 pi is the period. Next, let's write that period 0 to 2 pi. Basically we are graphing one cycle of the function, okay, and we can continue that trend. Now we divide this period into 4 equal parts, so half of 2 pi is just pi, then again half this, so when we have this, then this is pi over 2, 1 pi, 2 pi, so 1.5 pi, 3 pi over 2. These are the x values. Now we want to find the corresponding y values plugging in this given function. Then the key points are 0, the corresponding y. Plug in the x equals 0 in this function, given function. Sin 0, which is 0. Pi over 2, that's ex value. Plug in here, sin pi over 2, which is 1. Pi, sin pi, that's 0. Pi, sin pi is 0. Then 3 pi over 2, sin 3 pi over 2, that's negative 1. And finally 2 pi, plug in here, sin 2 pi, which is 0. Okay, now let's locate these order pairs. So we have y-axis here now, this is x, and 0, 0, so this is the point here, pi over 2, 1. Let's say this is 1 and this is negative 1, negative 1, 1, so pi over 2, 1. Okay, pi 0 here, 3 pi over 2, negative 1, so it's down here, and 2 pi 0. Now let's connect these points. Okay, then we have the graph. Okay, so this is one cycle of this function y equals sin x. If we have y equals sin 4x, we can still do the same thing. First we need to find the period, then find the key points. That means you divide the period into 4 equal parts and find 5 key points. Okay, in the same way we can do for y equals cosine x. Let's do that. So we have the function y equals cosine x, cosine 1x, so we can find the period, that's 2 pi over 1, which is 2 pi, and we divide the period into 4 equal parts to find 5 key points. Here is 0, 2 pi, half pi, here is pi over 2, and here is 3 pi over 2. Now these are the x values, and to find the corresponding y values we plug in the given function here. So 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi are coming from here, and these corresponding y values are coming from the function itself. So cosine 0 is 1, cosine pi over 2 is 0 pi, cosine pi is negative 1, etc. And now let's complete this graph. So this is y-axis, and here is 1, here is negative 1, and this is the x-axis. Okay, so 0, 1. At 0 the y value is 1, so here pi over 2, 0, pi negative 1, 3 pi over 2, 0, 2 pi 1. let's connect. So in this way we get one cycle of the graph, and we can continue in both sides to find the more cycles. Okay, so let's look at other examples in other videos to graph other functions.